One, check, 1, 2.
This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield, Ryan Beckman, and Chris Goss.
February 9th. Wow. 2020. Wow. Jesus from the book of Bible. After Christ passed. 20.
Okay. 20 years.
Yeah. How many days is that, Chris?
I don't know. It's 120.
You're the math guy, right?
It's 120 in 4 month talk.
So there's 365 days in a year.
I'm going to fall asleep.
So we would, multiply that by 2,000?
Okay.
120.
I'm not the tech guy, but I'll give this a shot.
I would say it's going to be, what?
9.
What you're going to say?
So 31 plus 9, 40. So we just add 40 to whatever.
Times 2.
1,020. There you go.
810,300.
Which is...
Doesn't seem right.
My-
Plus 40 days for this year.
So
We got to start reading days.
810,340 days.
Yeah. And then next time we do a podcast in 2 days, it'll be 42. So we got to start doing that date.
Huh.
Or we could just say...
8/10 is my birthday.
No. Or we could just say...
It's my
Welcome
it's my time.
to the February, what it'll be, 11th,
Yeah.
2020, 217 Recovery Podcast.
But that makes us... We sound more intelligent when we come off with, like, how many days it's actually been since... And some would say the supposed...
Okay,
And why did that mark 0? Is that because the return... Are we
Jehovah?
tracking the return?
Of Jehovah? We need to ask
Jehovah
Tyrone.
God
We need to
depends
ask
who-
Tyrone about that. I don't know about the Jehovah, the return of Jehovah.
And what did they use, like, in year... Was it year 0? Like, boom, it started, and like, hey, and then the year
Welcome
later it's like year
to
1.
February 9th, 0. Did they even start keeping years?
And then, like, 3 years ago, where they're like, oh, well, you know... Instead of like saying 3 years ago, where they just say, oh, yeah, you know, like 3 BC.
Born City. Battle
Before
Creek.
Christ.
Oh, before Christ.
And
Or
then
would they say, was it when Christ was born?
after death is
Because
When
AD.
Christ
BC is
Like
was
right now is
born.
AD because it's after his death.
After his death. So,
But BC is before Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So
but
what does that even mean?
wasn't he like the
Isn't there-
Virgin Mary's son?
Was he 36 when he was killed?
I thought he was 27, part of the 27 Club.
Oh,
Oh, that's
could
bad.
have been. I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't know.
I
Good
didn't really pay
question
too much
for my
attention to
pastor.
that.
I'll
36
ask
sounds
next
better to
week.
me.
I don't
That's-
know.
I don't
was
know.
my-
either.
Maybe he was 82.
I thought he was 30.
I don't know. Let's Google. I mean,
Probably
if
my
we had a
age.
tech guy, we could have
Don't
somebody
you got
Google.
your
I
phone?
just put it away.
Well, whoop that baby back out. Apple. See, if you
Well,
had
that's
an
what you
Apple
say and
phone,
how you say it.
could say, hey, let me grab my Apple phone and
Well,
use my
I'm
Verizon service. You know what I'm
waiting-
saying?
I'm waiting for a sponsor. Yeah, I'm waiting to be sponsored by them.
You need a publicist. You need an agent
Okay.
that will
So,
work on these deals for you. And check your
anybody-
emails. Because maybe they send you an email.
I told you guys, I'm locked out of my tablet.
But you have your phone. Anyway, how old's Jesus? You're getting sidetracked. With
I just put my phone back
sponsorships
down.
and endorsements.
So how old was Jesus when he died? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because there's
know
I
how
think there's a
fast
lapse
I'm saying.
between BC and AD,
How old was Jesus when he died?
according to...
Between.
How old was Jesus when he died?
It's very vague here. It says
My phone's gonna act like a piece of shit
use
right now.
using these methods, most scholars assume date of birth between 6 and 4 BC, and that Jesus' preaching began around 27 to 29 AD. Which is,
Wait, so AD doesn't mean after death.
yeah, last
No,
one,
it doesn't. I remember that.
What does it mean?
2-3 years. They
don't
calculate.
Yeah, you're using the same thing I am.
It's been taken, I don't know. It was like 30.
Between 30 and 36, like Ryan said.
36, I said.
So then what
between
did you
30
know?
and 36,
So,
or
but what does AD mean then?
Christ
it does mean after
Pantaculator.
death.
It
Wow.
does?
It does, but
Age 30 to 33, between
when,
30 and 36.
I don't know. Who knows?
33 and
So we could
36.
so we really could be in 2023,
I don't know. I'm so confused
depending on
right
when he
now.
died. Now, how do they know we're at 0, but they're like, well, we don't really know how old he was. Well, then how are you going to have BC then? And now, is there going to be 32 years in BC that he was alive? Like, do
So
we just got like a Christ period?
Did they keep ages back then? Because, like, I'm 2 years old.
Jehovah people didn't, because they don't do birthdays and stuff.
Well, they don't do anything.
Oh, maybe they recognize, but they don't celebrate them. I think.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, do what you need to do, player.
Get your money, though.
Get your money, though.
Oh no! Here's what it means.
Oh,
AD stands for Anno Domini,
Cinco de Mayo.
which means Latin for year of our Lord, and means number of years since the birth of Jesus Christ. So
okay. Well, they should change that because it seems real close to thinking it's after that. It even tricked you.
it tricked me,
You know, I actually heard something that it
and
wasn't.
I even went to church
but
today.
It was different.
I was on board with you on that, Chris, because I was
Right.
like, I think I'm right.
Something.
Because it doesn't make sense. So, year of Christ being born. Okay. Makes total sense now. Mm-hmm. But how old was he when he died then?
Between 33 and 36.
Well, then we really need to figure this out because it's going to screw up everything.
Anybody
You
know?
retirement.
Email Corey. Anybody knows? Any
Because maybe that's what keeps
Bible
us guessing.
scholars?
Like, do I know when Jesus come back? No, you don't, because nobody does.
No.
Well, because the years are off.
They're waiting for him to come.
Yeah.
Figure this out.
Even if you thought
Maybe
you
this
know.
is my entry to the time travel
Use this
portion
for one of your
of my life.
theses. Your theses.
I think I'm going to discover time travel.
Get a
to go back
DeLorean.
and be
Get
like,
a DeLorean.
we're going to age this dude.
If you do that, I want to make the flux capacitor. We already have a Doc Emmett Brown.
Well, you know, I got this abnormal psychology exam to do, but then I'm gonna go back and do some math, and I'm gonna play with some things. I think there's something in there that's gonna help me with this time travel.
Well, if you go back to 1985, please take me.
85.
Time machine.
85.
That's right.
Back to
Can
the
we
future?
stop? Can we stop off at 85 on the way back to go
What?
see Chick?
Get some glasses or something. Get one of them shirts. This is awesome on it. Glows in the dark.
Well, I kind of want to go see Michael J. Fox before
I
he,
think that he's a star then,
before he shook.
so it would be a little hard.
What, before Back to the Future?
Family ties stuff. I mean,
Well, maybe I'll go back to my future, like my
Well,
past.
we
self.
are going to be in L.A., so after we hit the 7-Eleven, oh no, because it'll be right now. So I think we go back to the past and travel back to the future to now just to go to 7-Eleven to use it in Los Angeles to
Bogus.
take $10.50 out of my account.
yeah, yeah. I
I
heard
still
about
have
that.
the card, and it'll still be working when we come back. So
So you can put that back on there.
no, I'm just going to take it. We'll buy us some Slurpees or something, and
Definitely want a Slurpee.
we'll bounce back to the future.
Where's Ryan going
We'll
to sit?
probably
It's
set
only a
up pretty
two-seat
good in
car.
the future, wouldn't you think? Huh?
Where's Ryan going to sit?
Trunk.
It's only there's no
Time
trunk in a
to the hood.
DeLorean. The flux capacitor rides back there.
Have you looked in the front?
Oh, so you're going to ride in the trunk front.
I don't know.
You guys are thinking way too into this.
I know, right?
There's a back seat in the DeLorean.
No.
It's not going to be a DeLorean.
Was it going to be a Ford
And
Fusion?
you're right. There's not a seat in the back there.
No.
It might. I don't think it's going to be. I don't know.
Will it hit 88 miles an hour?
I
Because
don't
when
think
we
we have
hit
to do
88
that.
miles an hour, we're going to see some serious
I think it's going to be some kind of alien.
Flames.
I've been watching a lot of alien shows lately, guys, and I think that it has something to do with aliens, which just reminded me of a dream I had last night. My God, it's happening, Chris. It's happening.
Oh, no.
also coming to perdition.
Yeah. You guys ever had a dream
Yep.
where it's like,
Oh.
let me finish.
Oh, I've had dreams.
Let me finish, Chris.
Okay, well, she's not going to wait for that.
Oh, no, we won't. So,
Ah,
there's
jokes.
a couple of girls that would
Oh,
love,
Sorry,
love it if
Corey's
we had a
mom.
phone. We
Well,
can
I'm
answer
sorry I fell
calls.
asleep last night, guys, by the way.
Oh, was that?
fans.
Because I remember you saying, "Oh man, my stomach hurts." Gotta
Yeah.
go to the bathroom," and then
No, it was at
Seen you in
9:30.
the
It was at 9:30.
bathroom.
He said, "Do you want to do a podcast?" I said, "Sure." Stood around, waited, went to my room, laid down, listened to the new Esham album, and drifted off into a wonderful slumber. I apologize, guys.
Oh,
And I didn't have diarrhea, contrary to popular belief, or whatever it was they said, because he said stomach problems. I know exactly where it was going. I know when I'm not here, they make up some outlandish tales.
Explosive.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Well, the things we can't control. I fell asleep.
Okay. So back to the dream.
Oh yeah, your
Okay.
dream. Yeah, I forgot about you were talking. Sorry.
Man, I just read on this chapter of abnormal psychology about thoughts,
Yep.
and if there's there's some questions I could ask you, but I'm not going to give you an exam right now. Mental.
Well, I'm not due for my yearly checkup, so you're not going to give me an exam at all.
I'm giving you one right now, Chris.
Oh, that's uncomfortable. Take your ring off.
Yeah. So, back to the dream. You guys ever have a dream where you're with a person of the opposite sex and things
kidding
are
me?
kind of getting a little...
Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, I get it. Is that all your dream was?
No, it was crazier than that.
And then,
Okay.
and then you woke up, what?
Okay.
No. In my dream,
Nico.
it was the first time that I can remember that I was doing the...
Sexual relationship.
And your boy sealed the deal, if you know what I mean.
You asked her to marry her?
You had a baby?
Without Chris's, but the result of Ryan's. Or
So you impregnated
that
her
caused-
in your dream.
Sorta.
What do you mean, sort of? You
I've
do
never
what you
done
don't.
that. I've always woken up.
So,
Did you-
were you there for the childbirth afterwards?
No.
Did the dream last long enough?
You just abandoned her? What kind of man are you?
What
kids
kind of
were-
dad are you going to be?
Well, they
She's already abandoned him.
Jesus, man. You just left it. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
didn't quite make it to the car. You know what I'm saying?
The baby fell out?
Yeah, a couple thousand million of them maybe did. I don't know. It was pretty cool. Then I woke up and I was like, whoa. And then I was like, oh. I guess I've never had one of those.
Are you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I didn't
Hold
have one
on.
last night either. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about
Yes,
right now?
Chris.
Are you shit? Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
Nocturnal immunization? Is that what that's called?
I don't know, but it didn't happen. I was disappointed.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Was it an
I'm still
alien?
confused.
Ryan is talking about something completely different.
Well, you were talking about aliens and time travel.
Well, no. I
So now
think what
I-
he's
no,
I think- Are you
impregnating.
getting at? Is it a wet dream?
No, but that's
Okay.
what I was hoping for.
Okay.
But it wasn't.
Oh my god.
I've never had one of those, man.
Okay.
I feel like I've been cheated.
Your whole life. You've been robbed.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe we'll
That would
get
be
you
awesome.
some Viagra.
Would it really?
Now
Wow,
that
where
I'm
did this
41
go?
years old, I probably won't have one.
You better hope you can have one.
Well, then I was at some kind of like wedding where I found like by the bridesmaids doing something like a ton of money. Like a ton of money.
They offered you a ton of money for
No,
your
I
time?
just found it and I was like, well, this is just laying on the ground. Let me put it in my bag. And then
Okay.
I kind of walked away. And then I was kind of like, well, somebody's going to be missing that much money. And I was
Right.
like, oh my God. So then I put it in this briefcase and I had to take these people back to this place. And there was a girl there that I don't know what was going on. There
Did
was
you get a
some
mail
kind-
order bride with the money in your dream?
No, I don't remember what I was going to do with the
Okay.
money. But I was like, I got to get that money.
Get your
Get
money,
your money,
though.
though.
Get your
Right.
money,
You know, I
though.
think it had something to do with that.
Get your money, though.
And I threw it in the back of the trunk. I mean, it was
The
locked.
money.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were
in
talking about the woman.
in a case. It was like a silver case. Like,
Ooh, was it a Samsonite?
I don't know.
That was way
It was
off.
dope. And I was like, I got to remember that combination.
666.
No,
Okay.
it's 246
Oh.
817.
Okay, well, I did not think the beginning of the show was going there, but I'm glad you got that dream off your chest. I'm sorry that it didn't happen.
Well, you know who wasn't glad I got that off my chest?
Your mom?
Whoa,
upset?
whoa,
Wait.
whoa.
Well,
Sorry, Sandy.
Well, I was just trying to say, she
Already?
upset she heard that, because I was going to apologize
I
to
told
her.
her I was doing all
man,
kinds of stuff.
why?
We already know about that.
How could you?
Well, the thing is, I was going to pre-apologize for the apology, because she doesn't have to hear that stuff, although she hears a lot worse.
Yeah, I mean,
Because guess who's the dirty man?
Oh, yeah, I'm the dirty man
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah, he is.
Ryan admits it too.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
We get
I mean, it's
actually soft
I mean-
to get hard. Somebody's got to be.
Besides, it can't be me anymore.
Oh,
wow.
about that.
Crickets. There's the crickets. Huh? The crickets?
Maybe you can.
The crickets? Sexual relationship. Oh, heaven.
So, all right, since we spent the first 15 minutes talking about nothing about recovery,
What can